guys, it's Bonoble from Sweden, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to withdraw your balance that's locked on Steam. Now it doesn't matter how you got the balance, whether it be from selling your weekly drops or refunding games, it's very easy to actually withdraw it to your bank account, but many people just don't know how. But before I show you that, I'd like to thank today's video sponsor, which is Skinport. Skinport is a CS2 marketplace where you can buy and sell skins safely for real money. And on Skinport, there's no fee for buying skins, so say you wanted to buy this Karambit Tiger Tooth on Skinport, it's listed for just over 1,050 euro. Meanwhile on Steam, that same knife would cost you almost 1,500 euro. That's a massive difference. And they have over 2 million skins listed, which means they definitely have the skin you're looking for. They've also added this 3D viewer so you can inspect all your skins in detail. So if you want to try out Skinport to buy and sell your skins, then do so from the link in the description, and thank you once again for sponsoring this video. Now, most people that have Steam Wallet balance are just going to end up opening cases for that money, but that's not really a good way because you're just gonna lose all of it. That's why today I've come up with 5 different ways of cashing out your Steam Wallet balance into real money. Starting with the first way, which is my personal favorite, which is just going on the Steam market, buying a CS skin and then selling it either to a trader like myself or on a marketplace like Skinport. The pros of just buying a skin and selling it is that it's very, very easy. All you do is go on the market, find a skin that suits your wallet balance, and then buy it and sell it. It's very easy. Another pro of this is that it goes very fast. You know, you just search a skin, it takes 2 minutes, then you buy it, you don't think about it, and then you sell it. It's fast and it's easy. And the final pro is that it's very easy to either sell it to traders or just listing it on a marketplace. It's very easy. Now, the cons of doing it this way is that usually you're going to lose quite a bit of your money because skins on the Steam market just aren't selling for the same price in real cash. And another con is the 7-day trade hold, because you're going to have to wait a full week before you can even try to sell it on a marketplace. However, I've done one thing to make it a bit easier for you to see which skin is good or bad to buy from the Steam market and selling, because I've made this little spreadsheet, which is linked in the description, where you can see you can just input a skin and the price on Steam Community Market and then the price in real cash. I've used Skinport prices here, and then it will tell you what value of your Steam wallet balance you're getting out and if it's good or bad. So for example, a gut knife night field tested on the Steam market is about 110 euro. Meanwhile on Skinport, it's listed for 102.37 euro, which means you'd be getting almost 93% of your value back if it sells for this on Skinport, which is really good. Of course, this little spreadsheet doesn't include fees, etc. You'll have to think of that as well. But yeah, link to this spreadsheet in the description. You can just go to file and then make a copy, and then you can edit it yourself. The second way of cashing out your Steam balance could be TF2 keys. Now, the pros of using Team Fortress 2 keys is because they are very, very stable and very, very liquid, with many selling every day. You also buy these from the in-game Team Fortress store, so you don't have to look around on the market for listings. You can just go in-game, buy them, and that's it. Now, the cons of using Team Fortress keys is that some sites don't allow Team Fortress items, and of course another con is the 7-day trade hold, and finally, you're going to be losing a lot of value by doing it this way. The third way of cashing out your Steam wallet balance, which technically might be the best one, is by reselling Steam hardware. Now, this technically isn't allowed by the Steam TOS, so I wouldn't suggest for it, but technically as well, you're not allowed to buy or sell skins for real money according to the TOS. But yeah, just be careful. The pros of doing this is that you can actually end up with more money than the Steam balance that you have. Another pro is you can sell all of these on any marketplace you like eBay or Swedish Tradera for your local currency. You just decide where you want to sell it. And you can see, for example, a Valve Index base station is 159 euro, but it's sold on eBay for almost $200. Same, just a few days ago, a Valve Index full VR kit that's sealed sold for $1,100, which you can get on Steam for only 539. Of course, it's not as easy as just buying it. I think you have to buy it and then wait to get it, and usually shipping time is quite long. But the big pro is you can get lucky and end up with way more money than you started with, like I mentioned. For example, with a Valve Steam Deck, when it was released, I bought this version, which was the largest version at the time of the release, and it cost around 600 something euro, I think. When I bought it, I could have resold it for like 800 euro, but I didn't because I wanted to keep it. Same, for example, this limited edition Steam Steam Deck that they released has had some sales for close to 2,000 euro, with many of them selling for like 1,400 euro, which would, if you got one of these, be insane profit. However, the cons, like I said, it's technically against TOS, so I wouldn't really recommend it, and people I know have been community banned for doing this. However, in those cases, it's been on much larger scales, with several tens of thousands of dollars in sales. And unlike just buying skins from the market, buying hardware and reselling it actually requires a shipping address, real-life logistics, and might not even be available in your country. You would have to look that up. So even though you can get a lot more money technically, it just seems a bit risky and kind of a hassle compared to many of the other ways. The fourth way of cashing out your Steam balance is by investing it and buying CS2 skins that will go up in price. Now, it's kind of hard to say which skins will go up in price, and I can't really do that, but there are some examples of skins that have never gone down in price in the past, such as, for example, Operation cases. These are almost always going up in value. Most recently, we had the Operation Riptide case, which is now almost 7 euros. So yeah, if you think about Operation items, you can definitely buy skins that are guaranteed to go up in value. However, the cons of this is obviously it's very unreliable in terms of how long it will take before an operation comes. Like, if you had wallet balance right after Operation Riptide in like late 2021, you'd still be waiting, and it's 2024. So yeah, it's kind of unreliable, but it is definitely possible. You will have to wait for the skins to go up in price before you sell them, and then you'll have to sell them just the same as you would if you just bought a random skin from the Steam market. And the fifth and final way of cashing out your Steam wallet balance that I could think of is by just selling games or game codes. Now, the pros of doing something like this is if you're already used to selling codes on like G2A or Kinguin, it would just add to what you're already doing. Or if it's a very small amount, like maybe 6 or 5 euro, then you could just buy a game and then sell it to your friend for like a discount. The cons for doing something like this, though, is that it's kind of the worst way of cashing out on Steam, because you'd just lose a lot of money, because G2A and Kinguin, they sell the codes and the games for way less than they cost from the Steam store. And of course, also a lot of the games or game codes that you buy end up being region locked. So there we have it. Those are, in my opinion, the 5 best ways or worst ways of cashing out your Steam wallet balance to real money. In my opinion, what I always do is by buying CS2 skins and then selling them. Sure, you end up losing some money. Maybe you only get about 70 or 80% of the value of the Steam balance out into real money, but it's by far the easiest way. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something new, and remember, I have this little spreadsheet calculator in the description. And now I'm going to have to go be very sad because I'm still waiting for a next operation where I can cash out my balance. Whoopee!